Hey, this is Red Foster Dead. I'm finally able to get a full update on yesterday's manic manic episode. Well, then, can you let Clyde out? Thank you, buddy. Uh, it was a lot yesterday. A lot went on. Um, so started the day off. I'm still kind of manic. But like a more of an even keel mania. Um, so yesterday started off wild, right? Me, wild, energized, ready to go. I finally slept. I've got pneumonia. I've got strep. Finally started feeling better. So let's get shit done, right? And um, so I cleaned the entire living room except for the floors. I cleaned from the top of the like from the ceilings to baseboards. I cleaned, dusted everything. Yeah. You almost fell. You went on two wheels. Yeah. And because you turned fast. Yep. And so I went. I knew that the bottom was gonna fall out. Like I said in my reel, my mania. In my manic phases, I'm like kind of two different people. One is full of energy, full of craziness. Oh, and don't do that, please. Full of energy, full of craziness. Yeah, that is Mickey. And the other one is I'm kind of aggressive, can get angry pretty easily, get upset, bothered. I can become a real asshole. So I knew that was going to happen at one point during the day, and that usually tends to happen when I start to peter out, when my energy level starts to decrease. Don't know if anybody else feels that way or experiences that either, but so all by like 11 o'clock, I had from ceilings to baseboards cleaned in the living room. There's a lot. We got a lot of things to dust. We got a lot of stuff. Hadn't cleaned like that in a while because I haven't felt good in a while. And plus I got to take care of the twins and Waylon and make sure that they're safe and happy and fed. So during that, I was like, you know what? Well, the night before, I talked to my wife and I was like, hey, Waylon's been a pretty good boy lately. I want to build a model rocket that we can launch with him. And so decided to do that yesterday, right? Because what happens when you're in a manic phase? You get these grand ideas. And hey, quit hitting my foot. This one wasn't too grand. It was actually a pretty doable one. So I took I took the twins and Waylon to the grocery store. Then we went to Hobby Lobby, and just to get them all out of the house. I like doing that on Saturdays while Monica's asleep, so that I can get them out of the house from being so loud, right? And then that took a toll on me, having pneumonia and just my energy level. It zapped me pretty hard. Went to Hobby Lobby. We did good. Everybody was fine. Ow, not so hard. That hurt. That one hurt. So got home, put the twins down for a nap. Oh, you think that's funny, Waylon or Owen? Stop hitting me so hard, please. I'm not playing anymore. And then me and Waylon, we started to build a rocket. Now, because my energy level was starting to deplete, and because I was like physically tired, just kind of like everything I'd done in the morning kind of caught up, I started to get a little angry, a little quicker to be annoyed, a little more bothered. And I try and be a soft dad in the sense to where I'm like, let's not do that. Don't do that. I mean, you just heard me telling Waylon, right? If he did it again and I was in that state of a manic phase, I would snap at him. and I would raise my voice. I don't like yelling. I would raise my voice, and it'd bother him because it throws some triggers for him from his past. But like so that was kind of me yesterday. I was snappy. I would get upset, and I would get bothered, and there was a lot of raising my voice. A couple times where I did yell. I don't like it. I feel extremely horrible, like as soon as my mouth closes, because that's not what my kids deserve. That's not what my wife deserves. That's not what anybody deserves. And so, I gotta recognize when I'm getting that way, and I know that it happens. I just have to take my precautions. Oh, don't run over Drew. Of being extra vigilant. That. Thank you, Owen. Thank you for thinking that's funny. Extra vigilant in the fact that I know that I get that way, and so in order to not snap, in order to not be angry, I've got to slow down my brain. I've got to work on slowing down my brain. I've got to talk to myself a little bit more, not internally, but I'll express it verbally, because when I say it in my head, it's the shitty committee, and that's just never really a good thing. But when I say it out loud, I can hear myself, like I can truly hear myself. And so I'm able to kind of slow down a little bit. Do I do it all the time? Absolutely not. Do I do it sometimes? Yeah. Do I got to work on it? For sure. Ow, don't do that. That's not nice.
Mickey.
Yep, that is Mickey. And so do not run into Clyde. And so that's one of the tools in my toolbox that I use is talking out loud verbally, right? But that was kind of yesterday in a nutshell. Started off in a manic phase, going, extremely fun, crazy, energized, productive, petered out with my energy level way quicker than I expected because I'm pretty sick. And then I got aggressive, I got upset, and
Mickey.
that is Mickey. And so it was kind of a hard deal, but my kids endured. My wife, she reminded me that I gotta be careful. I gotta watch the tone of my voice, and so luckily she reminds me. She dealt with that with her dad, and she's a really solid reminder, a really solid grounding. Hey, don't hit yourself in the head. A really solid grounder for me, and I really appreciate that. But today hopefully will be a little different. I've started out a little, low on the energy just because yesterday really zapped me. Go jump. And but we'll see. I got to clean the floors this morning. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Use the tools. Talk out loud. Talk out loud. That's really all I can say today.